I want to teach you something today. Now, it's a lesson. Billiard, the character that I have created, Billiard 101. Well, Billiard 101 is a show. Billiard is the character. It took me quite a few times. How it started out as Billiard, literally, how it started was my dad. He said that word one day, and me and my friend would act like how Billiard acts right now as the character. I would lose my voice as a kid acting like that because me and my ex-best friend at the time, and he ended up teaching, that friend actually ended up in south side of Chicago, and he wasn't really supportive in my shit. I don't know. It's an old story, but that's for, it's in the past. I'll leave it there. I watched porn how we on our bunk bed. I watched porn underneath his bed, and I was watching porn. I wasn't even jerking off, and I watched it for a long time at his house. And I think he just thought I was, I don't know, whatever. Fuck him. One time he had a birthday party, and people thought if somebody pulled out, there was a lot of kids there, and he had gay porn on the tab, and I was like, oh my gosh, look, Jacob, look what he did. But yeah, I'm the one. Okay, this is how it started. Me and my buddy were goofing off. We would goof off and just piss off everybody around us. We actually did that. And I think one day we were just sitting there, and my mom's boyfriend, which I considered my dad because my biological dad, was a hoe and a drug addict. And you can't bring a purse to that funeral, to any other funeral on that side of the family. I don't trust that side of the family. And I have another side of the family of the rich, but my mom never wanted me to be around that. So basically, I remember we would watch Angry Grandpa, and we would make fun of that. So I don't know what it was, but there's something in me that replicated the voice of Angry Grandpa. Like, Pickle Boy, what are we playing, Minecraft? Look what you made me do. I got robbed. I think it started with one of that episodes. I think it was I got robbed, and then I started replicating it to make my friend laugh, and then lo and behold, here's Billiard 101, the show, and that's literally how it started. But God gave me the ideas throughout time. And I remember this one lady, I was over there and I was so depressed, and she said, across the river, and she's like, you know who loves you? Jesus loves you. And I don't know why. Me and my friend made fun of that for the longest time. And then later on in life, I found out that God is amazing, and He can do all things. You can do all things with God. See, I got a page called Jake's Exploration to Motivation. That's a good page. You guys should watch. It's about God and stuff. You can change your life. But don't ever push that red button. It says SOS on it. Look. Assistance. I need assistance. Life alert. We'd make fun of Life Alert. We'd make fun of that and say, I fallen, I can't get up. But yeah, that's how Billiard started. And then I think my dad said it was he called us Billiard. I don't know. He just said it. And I was thinking about Redneck Hillbilly. And then I started trying to create a cartoon as a kid, and I didn't know how to do animation. I tried to draw everything, and it actually led me to doing other things. But to this day, Billiard 101 will live on. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna say this, but R.I.P. Angry Grandpa. He was He was me and my mom's hero. I really loved him, especially the one video where he did the taxes. But Pickle Boy has got himself in some trouble, actually. Maybe because his daddy's not around, and you shouldn't be hitting a woman. That's not right. But yeah, Billiard 101, that's how it started. That's how Billiard started. And I was really young. I was in middle school when I created Billiard. I don't know. Yeah. That's it. Subscribe.